Hi guys, welcome to Crypto 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment in general. And in this video, I just want to show you quickly on on the chart a secret pattern that keeps repeating itself, or it's repeating itself again, and we might see that sending this price action or the market below 15,400 down to 12,000, and that's what I'm going to show you again. This is Traders Corner, where we discuss and we look at chart analysis, educate yourself about trading and a lot of things going on in trading, investment, and even cryptocurrency in general. So first of all, if I take you to my screen right now, you can see this pattern when we broke below this zone. We have this channel move us up to around 25,000, then the market dropped down to around 18,000. We recover back to 22,500. Then we have this pattern played out. And what is the pattern? It's a descending triangle. A descending triangle, normally we'll be expecting the market to break out, but they've been using it to manipulate the market, and we've not seen a breakout since the market has been falling off, and it always happen whenever there's CPI, FOMC, and all of that. And mind you, we have CPI coming out tomorrow, we have FOMC coming out next tomorrow, and some important data coming out this week. As we all know, it's at the end of the year. They need to bring out this thing so they can close for the year. Then that we're going to see ourselves in January. But now, what's the secret? Look at it. Follow me right here. You can see we have, from here, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have the 4. Normally, I'm expecting the market to do some kind of Fibonacci of 50% or 0.61%, then breakout, because normally when it starts like this, it's supposed to continue downward. But if you're going to have a breakout, we're just going to see the market do something like this. Excuse me, let me delete this. Let me show you. I'm just expecting the market to do something like this. Come out and mitigate around 50%, then break out. But we didn't see that. What happened? We saw the market move 1, 2, 3, 4, breakout to fake people out, then fall back into the descending triangle, and we saw the market fall off for about 6,000 points. Let me measure it and show you. You can see we have, excuse me, sorry. You can see we have about from 21,400 to about 15,600. That's about 6,000, 5,000 to 6,000 points. That's exactly what played out. The same thing is now repeating itself on the chart again. And what am I expecting to happen? I'm expecting the same thing to happen, because we can see, if you look at this has already formed out already, which we broke out of it and we retested it again. What do we call this? We call this a rising wedge. You see, we saw this rising wedge playing out. And if you've been watching the show, I said it on the show that you do not need to get into the market. A lot of people were tweeting bullish on Twitter. I was among people saying, no, there's no bullish. This is just a trap. The market is going to fall off. And that's why you need to subscribe to this channel, because there's a lot for you to gain from. But I'm showing you the secret I found out that is going to destroy BTC, or push BTC down to 12K, 10K, 9K, thereabouts. And that might happen any moment from now. So we saw this, how am I going to call it? Rising wedge form, and we broke out of it. Now we've gone back into the zone. Now we're coming out of it, but that is not the bone of contention. What I want to show you is the same pattern that keeps happening. We saw 1, 2, 3, 4 fake out, then boom. The same thing there. We have 1. Let me use this so you can get it right too. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4. Now we have the same thing. If you look at this, almost the same thing that happens here is what happened here, like a W. Then we have a fake out. Now we're coming into the descending triangle again. The same thing that happens here, we fall back into the descending triangle. Then we saw the market plummet, and prove me wrong, there was news coming out that time, because you can see this spike. The market went up, calmed down before a balance, then calmed down. And what is going to happen tomorrow again? We're having the same news, which is the CPI and FOMC. So are you going to tell me it's coincident? No, it's just a pattern, and that's what's going to destroy Bitcoin, or that's what's going to push Bitcoin to 12K, 10K, thereabouts, to my own opinion, not financial advice, but I'm just trying to show you that this is what I've seen. And when you look at this again, there is a kind of double bottom forming out here. When you look at it right here, we have so much double bottom that we failed to break the zone. Also the same zone here, we failed to break it, and the moment we break it, we're going to see the market fall off more. So now, what am I expecting to happen in the market? 1, 2, 3, 4 fake out has happened. I'm expecting the market to fall off like this. And it might happen tomorrow because it happened the same time when we had the news last month. So I'm expecting it to happen when the news too will break out tomorrow. And that's why I always tell you, whatever that's going to happen, it's going to be shown, or you're going to translate on the chart. So it's just for you to know how to analyze the chart, and that's what we do on this show. And on Traders Corner, we look into the chart, look into all some secret pattern that play out. Then we use that to analyze the market and give you the signal of what you should be expecting. Knowing when to buy, when to sell, you might check the show. We've uploaded the show. You might want to check it out and know where we told you where to buy, where to sell. But this video is just to show you the secret pattern that is playing out again on the chart. And that's what I want to show you quickly. On this episode of Traders Corner, the same chart I played out, I pushed it down from 21,400 to 15,400. Might be the same thing that will push it down from 17,400 to 12,000, 11,000. And why am I correct? Why is this going to be right? Let's go to, or why I believe it's going to be true. Let's go to monthly chart and see where we have order block. Let's see where we have order block. You can see where we have order block right here. We have order block between what? Between 12,000 to 9,500. So when you do the math, or you do the calculation of how the market has been falling, calculated from the 17,400 or 17,450, we're talking about where we have the same kind of movement to this zone, is going to give you the same movement, which is around 5,000 to 6,000 or 7,000 points. So that's what I found, and that's why that's why I've decided to share with you, so you can understand the secret pattern that has been playing out, or that is repeating itself on the chart again. And I don't think we should just overlook that, because a lot of people will be carried away with it's going to be bullish, and at the same time the market might just repeat itself and push us down to where everyone has been waiting for, talking about sentiment. Everyone is waiting for 10k, 12k, 14k thereabout, and probably we are going to experience that. Not financial advice, is just what I've noticed, and I'm just sharing with you as, or just for educational purpose. If you want to know when you need to trade or when you need to get into this, you can watch our show. The link is around the corner. I gave the signal when you need to buy and when you need to sell, and you can make profit with us as well. Anything can happen. The market, the chart might still change, push it up because of the news, but I have just shown you the pattern, on the secret pattern that repeats itself on the chart, and that might always destroy Bitcoin. So that's what I want to share with you on today's episode of Traders Corner. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do that. Subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be part of this greatness, or part of this beautiful thing that has been happening on this platform. Until I catch you next time on this segment, Traders Corner, please stay out of trouble, stay safe. I remain myself, Ahmed Oladimikejin, and Ahmed Oladimejikazim, excuse me, and it peace out.